Our last type of basic log equations that we might have to solve have the unknown in the base position. An example of this would be log base x of, let's make up something, of 20 equals 3. Looking at this, again, we're going to have to do some converting to exponential equations to solve our log. So when we convert this, I'm going to write my base raised to the exponent equals 20. This is pulling on something from a few units ago. I'm going to have to get rid of this exponent. The way to get rid of the exponent is to raise it to the reciprocal power. So in this case, the reciprocal of 3 is 1 over 3. And I'm going to do the same thing to the opposite side. So this says x cubed to the cubic root and 20 to the cubic root. When you have an exponent raised to an exponent, you multiply those exponents. So on the left side, I'm going to get x to the 3 times 1/3. And 3 times 1/3 is 3 over 3. On the right side, we still have 20 to the 1/3 power. Now 3 over 3 we all know is 1. So x to the first power is equal to 20 to the 1/3. Here's where I'm going to have to plug this into my calculator. So I'm going to enter this as 20 raised to the power, so do your little caret, and then parentheses around 1 divided by 3. So 20 raised to the parentheses 1 divided by 3, close parentheses and enter. And I made a mistake, so let's redo that one. And the value I get is 2.7144. We are keeping our 4 decimal places here. So again, if we have a log equation and my unknown is in the base, I have to write it as an exponential equation and then raise it to the reciprocal power. The reciprocal power gives me the exponent of 1, so I'm going to have my unknown raised to the first power equal to some value that I get by plugging it into the calculator. If I were to work an example, a second example, let's make it a little bit more complicated. Let's have log of 2x, how about, of 30 is equal to 4. And again, I'm just making these examples up as we go. First thing I need to do, since my unknown is in the base, I need to rewrite this as an exponential equation. So it's going to be 2x raised to the 4th power equals 30. Now to solve this, I need to get rid of my exponent. So the first thing I have to do is raise this to the reciprocal power, which is 1 over 4. And I'll do the same thing with the other side. So 4 times 1/4 gives me 1. So on the left side, I have 2x equals 30 to the 1/4 power. I'm now going to plug this into the calculator, and I will get 2x is equal to 30 raised to the 1/4 power is equal to 2.3403. I'm not quite done yet because I still have a 2 over here. To finish solving this, I'm going to divide both sides by 2, and I will get my answer for x. X is equal to 1.1702. So we solve this the same way we've solved the previous ones, when we have our value, or our variable in the base. We converted it to exponential, we raised it to the reciprocal power, then we plugged that value into the calculator, and then got x by itself.